Alright people, super excited. This is the final online workout, final Zoom sessions. We are getting back in the gym as of Wednesday. Super excited. Can't wait to see you all again and do some proper sort of hands-on but not hands-on coaching. Super exciting. Can't wait. Jack and Chelsea have done some mad Christmas shit to the gym. It looks amazing. Can't wait to get back in and roll you all towards Christmas. Getting in them gains and getting in that community again. It's going to be fantastic. All right, people. So today's workout, what we're going to be doing, our final one before we head back into the gym. We've got a little sort of warm-up flow to get through to start with some nice variations on some stuff, and then we're going to hit a nice long 20-minute AMRAP, hitting our push and then a bit of midline, and we're alternating between the two for that. So to start with, we're just going to get you fired up, get you moving, get you rolling, get you going. So we're going to start with 30 seconds worth of mountain climbers. So that's this bad boy coming to the top of a push-up. You're going to get your knee towards your elbow, and then you're going to alternate. You're just going to keep that going for 30 seconds. Then you're going to go into 30 seconds worth of jumping squats. Again, we're going to come down nice and easy, pop at the top. This pace, people, nice and easy. We don't want to be going super fast because it's just a warm-up. 30 seconds mountain climbers, 30 seconds jumping squats, twice through. If you need to take yourself a little break in between, 30 seconds and then back on it again. But ideally, these want to be back to back. Once you've done that, your blood will be pumping, you'll be ready to rumble. We're going to go into our sort of flow style warm-up. So we're going to go for 30 seconds worth of a child's pose. We've all done a child's pose before, whether that's in yoga with Jess or you're warming down and we're running you through some sort of stretches, stuff like that. But the difference on this one is we're going to stick our hands behind our head. So we're going to do what we'd normally do, sit on our feet and put our head out in front of us. Difference being here, we're going to stick the hands on the back of our head. And again, try and sit that back as much as you can for 30 seconds, people. It's going to give you a bigger stretch in your lats and through your shoulder. So once we've done that, we're going to go into 5 and 5, thread the needle stretch. So you're going to come onto all fours. You're going to scoop that hand through, right the way through, as far as you can. As you come back up, right up to the sky. And then you're going to go back in again. And again, we're going to do this 5 one side, swap over, 5 on the other. And we're going to go into 12 dead bugs. So make sure you've got a decent amount of space for this. Legs are going to be out in front of you, arms are going to be out behind you. You're going to bring them up to the middle, back down it. Try and avoid in between touching the floor, but if you need to take a rest, 12 is a lot, maybe do 6, have a tiny little rest, and then do that under 6. And then we're going to go into 9 supinated push-ups. So if you've been doing the little jack sessions that I've been doing, I call these bicep push-ups, but they're the exact same movement. It's a push-up, but your hands are going to be facing the other way around. So when we go supinated, we have our hands facing the other way, and the exact same thing happens. So we're doing exactly what we did for a normal push-up. The only difference being is obviously our hands are facing the other way, puts a different emphasis on our biceps. So you're coming down to the floor, back up from there, yeah? You're going to go for 9 of them. If you find those particularly difficult, to be fair, the first couple are going to feel a bit weird because we just don't do push-ups this way normally. But what we're going to do instead of trying to do them even though we haven't got the strength to push back up again, we're going to go to them knees. So we're going to start here in this planked out position, bring the knees down, and you're going to go from there. Oh. And that, people, is one full set of your warm-up. 30 seconds worth of the child's pose, but your hands are behind your head. 5 and 5 of you thread the needle, 12 of your dead bugs, and then 9 of those supinated push-ups. I'm going to go through 3 sets of that. Try and just flow between it, guys, nice and easy. As it's just a warm-up, we're not trying to go 100 miles an hour, we're just trying to get it done. So we're nice and warm. and we're ready to go on this big long 20-minute AMRAP. So your 20-minute AMRAP starts out 20 push-ups, people. These are not the supinated ones, so we're not here. We're here. Options are, as they always are, full push-ups, or you can go to them knees, push it up from there, or what we can do is use the raised object. So if you've got like a bench or whatever, or a chair or something like that, you can use that to raise you up, and that'll help out a little bit with taking a bit of weight off you. What we want to do each time we're doing a push-up though is making sure we're retaining those features. So a full range of motion push-up is your chest all the way to the floor and then fully locked out at the top. Try and get that chest to the floor. You really need it to be touching. There's no point in having strength in just this range of motion. It needs to be the full range. So if it means you have to scale back a little bit to be able to get that full range of motion and get that chest right the way down, do it, because it's worth it in the end. Then you'll have that full range. Let's say you go to a competition or something like that that requires a standard of you hitting the bottom and you've never done it because you just can't be arsed and you don't listen to us anymore. You're going to fail. It's going to look silly. The reason we want you to have full range is so you're strong throughout the whole of your range. If you're not building it, you're not using it, then you're not building a fuller range of strength, which is what you want you to have. So after you've done your 20 push-ups, I went on a bit about push-ups then, didn't I? After you've done your 20 push-ups, we're going to be doing 20 tuck crunches. So you're going to be sat on your bum, your feet are going to be off the floor, and your back is going to be slightly off the floor. Your arms are going to be out in front of you. You're going to bring your knees and your chest together and then back again. Together and then back again, yeah? Keep banging them out. You can get a nice little rhythm going. If you start to feel that the rhythm goes and you lose yourself a little bit, it's quite easy because if you balance, you can lose it a little bit. Stop, restart, go again. And this is really hard on your abs, so don't worry if you start to split these up quite early on in the 20-minute AMRAP. That's fine. 10 and 10, you can go to 5s. Once you've done that, you're going to go 20 chair dips. So again, we're doing a pushing movement, we're just varying it up a little bit. So you're going to be going on your bench, hands on the bench, or chair, or step, or sofa. You bring them feet out in front of you, dip it down, bring it back up again. This is the hardest variation. You can put your feet on something, that'll make it even harder. Or if you want to make this easier, bring them feet in a little bit, support yourself a little bit more with your knees, yeah? After you've done your chair dips, we're going to down dog toe taps. So you're going to be in that down dog position, and then you're going to go tap that toe, bring it back, tap that toe, bring it back. You're going to alternate them, so 10 each side, 20 total, yeah? And then you're back round to your push-ups. So you're going to keep that going, 20, 20, 20, 20, about 20 minutes. So that's push-ups, tuck crunches, chair dips, down dog toe taps. My advice for this, people, is to just keep motoring. To start with, try and get them 20s in. If you feel yourself start to fatigue, have a plan. So 20 minutes is a hell of a long time. You don't want to be trying to do all 20 every single time. To start with, you can. You'll be able to do it for at least first 5 minutes, I would imagine. But once you start to fatigue, you want to have a plan of how you're going to split it up. Right, once I start to fatigue, I'm going to go 10 and 10 for every single movement. Or once I start to fatigue after my 10 and 10, then I'm going to go 5. So I'm going to do 4 sets of 5 for each movement. Try and have a split like that in your head. It'll help you crunch it up a little bit and get through it a little bit easier rather than having to chip away and sort of lose your head a little bit. That is that, people. There is also a little bit of running homework, your final bit of running homework in there. You should all be flipping mint at running now. And I will see you, people, next Tuesday. Yes. Cannot wait. Enjoy your time back, guys. Boom.